practice time, and I think Coach Gabe and I decided our team deserves a little bit of a switch up. So we're planning on running practice just a tiny bit differently today and ending it with a scrimmage as our main kind of reward for all this work that we've been putting in. When I was in club, I played a whole bunch of inter-club scrimmages against older teams, especially to get better, and they would whoop up on us almost every single time, with the exception of one time I remember beating the 18s team. We played out of our mind and they were having an off day or whatever, but still a crazy thing to happen for us, and that was a lot of fun. Always fun to be encouraged by playing another team, and especially when that team's really good and you beat them, that's just great for morale. So we're gonna throw in some fun at the end of practice tonight. But a couple other little tiny switch ups that we're gonna be doing tonight is, we've done this once before with our boys team. It's kind of a 2-ball digging series where each player lines up in their position on defense on one side, and then Coach and I are in the middle of the net, kind of back-to-back style. So we got 6 on this side, 6 on this side, Coach and I at the net with the cart of balls, and we get 2 where we hit the first one, and then the second one we either hit it again or tip it or roll it or throw it somewhere, and the defenders have to go make a play wherever that second ball is. I forget what we call it at the moment, but kind of a 2-ball defense from base drill, which we need a lot of help with. Well, because we need some love in our scrapping defense, and when our scrapping defense is on and everybody's like really trying, we're so good and we're so hard to beat, because we've been doing a much better job of going from scrapping defense and then jumping into an on the net play. And with all these high ball setting things that we've been working on, and out of system swinging and the whole 9 yards from getting off the net onto the net and putting pressure on the other side, from there we've been doing way better. And so if we can keep our scrapping defense alive and have the whole team bought in, which is the biggest factor of scrapping defense, is just having a team mentality that we refuse to let the ball drop, we refuse to give up points, sets, and matches. In my boys season, we called that dog mentality. If you're starting to become an OG, you remember that too. And if you're a long-time viewer, then you definitely remember that. So we're trying to implement that into our girls team right now. And because the last couple weeks have been pretty tough, we want to make sure that we're rewarding them with a couple of new things and one like cherry on top kind of moment where we get to play another team in the club to end the week. We have no tournament this weekend, and so we get to go home and chill. So I want to make sure that we're ending practice on a high note. I think last practice was pretty good, like not great. I think we ended it really well with the row 1 drill. It was definitely the best that we've ever done. It's the best we've ever executed the row 1 drill, so I'm happy to see that we're making improvements and we're not just letting that be a problem area for our team. That shows me as coach that they're bought into this process and they're trying really hard. But I think overall last practice was like 6.2 out of 10. So this one I hope we want to get up into the 7, maybe get crazy, have a upper 8 level practice, and that's just the way that I'm thinking about it right now. So hopefully we can go 2 weeks in a row with great practices, and our team just is excited to keep playing volleyball. I remember that was just always my focus, was I get to play volleyball. I don't really care what we do. I just want to have fun with my friends, play really hard, and get better. And then the ultimate goal kind of starts changing as you get older and you realize if you're actually good enough to get to the next level, and it starts like slowly becoming a reality for you. One of my young friends that I got to watch through that whole process, I got a family that I'm boys with, and we played volleyball together, and their younger sibling, I got to watch play from 12s all the way up until now, and he played up with his brothers and kept playing up and up and up and up, and now I get to watch him. I think he's a 17s ones player, and he's turning into an absolute monster. And all those little hours of him playing in the backyard and like getting extra touches, and him and I doing setting lessons in his backyard, and watching him play, go from a lib at tournaments when he was playing up with his bros, and then playing setter and learning the whole setting position, and now he's setting and hitting, and he's a beast. Like, that whole process, it took a long time, but he's starting to realize how good he actually is. And now I, who have been watching the whole time, and I knew he was this good the whole time, I get to kind of watch him go from that little tiny 12s player who was just playing lib to a 17-1s monster who is bounce blocking people and fake setting and setting his giant middles and like just being a beast. And like, long story short, all of this kind of stuff adds up. And so if you're a player and you have been listening to my advice, I would say, and you have been getting touches in your backyard, or you've been getting touches at home or wherever, or however you do it, you know that I don't really care. I just want you to get touches, and because they set you apart over a long enough distance, it really does set you up for success. And I'm trying to say that I'm watching that happen in somebody else that I've watched through this whole process right now, and it's a lot of fun. So I think that's all I got on the way to practice. We're going to be at that new facility again. Hopefully my team's ready to ball. I know that Coach and I are ready for it, so I'm going to go to the gym, a couple private lessons, and then I'll go to practice. But for me and you, let's just jump right into our first drill with my 15-1s in about 1 second. Practice time.
You'll get to play oppo.
All right, team. We've been on a roll with practices being pretty good. Let's make sure we end the week right now with a good one, and we'll go home and chill all weekend. Setters and middles with me. Outsides and libs doing 10, 10, and 10. Oppos with Gabe. Individual warm-ups. Let's go. Hi. Do I even have to say it?
No. One balls and then go to gaps.
Yeah. Ones and gaps. Ready? Let's go. Get up quick. Big arm swing. If you do them right, we'll just be fast with this. Let's just do them all right away. If I miss tight, jump. If not, get stable. This is the speed I want in transition when we get a good pass.
That's okay.
We gotta make sure we're working to get up. And setters, when we see them working to get up, we gotta make sure we find them this ball. Gaps. Good, put it in their hand, setters, right hand. Wide ball.
Sorry, Sade.
Good. Same thing with this ball. We want to reward middles that get up. Good ball. Yeah, nice ball.
That was definitely on purpose.
Ones or gaps, middles, call it.
Oh, yeah.
Couple more. Get up there. Good. Two-parter. Wall, hand contact. I need it. Setter warm up. Sid, lead it. Find a space wherever.
You have been chosen.
I'll move this. We can go right here. Setter warm up. There's no angle to get the setter warm up, so we'll just jump to free ball passing. Today's gonna be a little shorter. The practice itself is a little shorter, and we're gonna play at the end, so let's just get this thing moving. Balls in! Bring it in! Nice job. Individuals at your position. Let's go. Free ball passing, far side. Let's lock it in.
Aspire on me, aspire on three. 1, 2, 3, aspire.
3,
Gorilla can be single forever.
2, 1, ball. Show me the form. Perfect form. Step hop, shuffle push. Take care of the free balls. 90% of these free balls should be perfect. Float. Fill in, fill in. Hit the ground. Nice serve. Trick play. Step up, hands. Bless you. Get this ball in your midline. Up, up, up. There it is. No, I think that was you anyway. Defense, base defense. Ball. Hit the ground. That's that hand dig. Ball. Hit the ground. Let's go, scrapping defense time. Shag quick, shag quick. Good. Good touch.
Sorry.
No way, I just caught all those. That was so Spider-Man. Nice up. Hit the ground. High middle of the court. Good control. You're there, scoop it up. Good touch, Liam, we're there. Thank you. Woo! Hit the ground! Hand dig. That didn't process for me. Very smooth. Go, go, go. Nice. There it is. To the lid. Tough one. Quick shag. Everybody quick shag. Here we go. Hit the ground! Good read. Nice lip. Good eye. Hit the ground! Come on, defense. Nice touch. Nice read. Nice up. I missed it. Dang it. Two perfect ones. One, perfect, whoa. Ball's in, strike him up. On account of how hard that was, that counts. Shag, I need a bunch. Go look around. Go bargain. High ball. That's okay. At least they're friends again.
3. We have 3. No, we're actually running.
3 is not enough. That's fun. I really like the both of us swinging at the net defense part of that we've added. We're gonna do high ball, and then we're gonna do serving and passing. And we'll jump to whatever's after all those. We're gonna do an absolute classic from Menlo, correction, 6-on-6. Coach and I just fixed whatever went wrong. It's one of the first times that we've ever done it with our team right now though, so we'll see how it goes. All right, we're gonna play a game. I don't know if we played it before. It's called correction, 6-on-6. If you mess up, Coach and I are gonna initiate whatever kind of ball you messed up. If you miss a dig, we hit it at you.
So,
okay, that's what we're gonna do right now. This is what we want.
yeah, if you make like just a legit mistake or going hard, you make an error, that's okay. You'll get another chance at a similar ball. If there is a lack of effort, a lack of chase, not going for the ball, whatever it is, then we're gonna make it a little bit harder for you guys to get this next ball. All right, so, I mean, if there's a no effort play on a chase down ball, I might chuck the ball to the court down there and you gotta run and go get it until you can get it, all right? That's what, we had a really good coach in college who just lit us up doing this. And you didn't want to be in a one-on-one with him, all right? And that made us way better. So we're gonna take that, what we know, and now we're gonna do it.
You want to pick team?
Nah, break it up.
6-on-6, let's go.
Fire on 3, 1, 2, 3, 5.
Here we go, joust in the middle. Joust in the middle, cover. Go.
Yeah, we're getting over.
Touch, touch, touch. Cover this ball. We're good, keep playing, keep playing. I missed it. Swing again. 2 blockers, get up over here, get up. Defense, this side, defense, I got it. D up this side. Play this up, Lib. Again. Thank you, I just need an extra hand. Play this up, Lib. Good talk. Stay out of the net, Sally. Middle back. Up, 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 up. Here we go. Play this up, Liv. Again, 2 hands. Hit this, Matt. Transition hit. Come on, come on, come on. Play it, we'll play it, we'll play it. We're good, we're good. Take care of it. Get in system. Get up. Good effort. Get up. We're up. Play this up. Play it off the net. Play it off the net, Gaber. Play it off the net. Play it up, play it up. Out. Sid, set this ball, Oppo. Oppo. Get up. Hit it. Good. You guys shag while you're off. Oh yeah, me, coach. Nice up, Lex. Ball. Front row, back row, rotate. New players on. You got shag if you're off. Here we go, joust. Cover right here, joust. Ball.
Okay.
Again. Good control. Up lib. Good. Play this ball, hit it. Take care of it, everybody up, everybody up. Nice set. Good. Swing again, 2 blockers up. Again, same thing. Yeah, you got that. Swing again. 2 blockers right here, bolt. Good high swing. Come on, make it work. Bolt. You're good, stay low. Nice. Make a play, setter. Take care of it this side, let's go. Nice play. Good. Setter. Good, Liv. Take care of it, let's go, get in system. Get up, you got it. Swing again. Get up, blockers. Good touch. Hit this. Over on 1. I need 1. You got it, you got it. Yep, you got it. Good touch, come on.
Over.
Same thing. Nice ball. Transition hit, 2 blockers up. Off blocker. Three-step drop. Air strike. Switch it up or no? Bring it in. High five somebody. This level of effort is what we need to see. I know it's the whole thing is transition. We're doing really good. Just keep it up. Okay, trust the process.
Get water real quick and then get back on the court.
Yeah, we'll switch it up. Front row, back row, I mean. Yeah. Forgot how sweet correction is. We did it as a staple drill with my 16s. I'm wondering if we should bring it back. It's just a lot of work for me and coach, but seems necessary. That's all we get of that though, so we'll jump to the next one. Pretty good practice, another short one. Not doing that on purpose. The way practices have been set up though, kind of keep shaking out that we have had 2 short ones this week, so it doesn't usually happen, but I guess it's a nice little change up. Accountability got touched on at the very end of practice, so we were split up into 2 teams and we were scrimmaging, and one side, my side, we did pretty good. We won. I thought it was pretty obvious that we won. And then the other half of our team, we were playing a younger team, and they're good, but they beat us, the other half of our team. And so, like, we were bringing it in for the huddle, and we were about to do a whole breakdown on how much, or what we need to fix, and all of our problem areas and stuff. And we started to do that, and then people laughed, and so it got shut down right away by Gabe, and then we ended the huddle. So we kind of ended on like a weird note, but it needed to be it needed to happen, because I was talking about last practice how we need to like be reminded to have discipline, and we don't want to remind us that we don't like losing. And Gabe's a massive competitor, and so am I. And so when we lose and then people don't care that we just lost, we can't really coach that. Like, that part sucks. We're not going to teach our team to not like losing. That part should be pretty much engraved already. So it ended on a weird note, but I thought correction was the best part of this practice. We haven't done it in a while, and I remember talking about it a while back in our practice videos with one of my teams. I don't think we did it with boys, but before that we used to do it a lot, and it's an awesome drill. That one's straight from Menlo, one of our all-time favorites, one of my all-time favorites. I remember saying how that and split court doubles are like a couple of the best ways that I know as a coach to get better as a team fast. And so pulling that out tonight was great. I think we need to implement it more, and I'm excited that we got to do it tonight. So a lot of this practice is probably correction, because you can't really cut it up too much. Like, if there's bad plays or whatever, I'll cut those out, but a lot of it you kind of need context of what happened before. So that's most likely going to be the case with this practice. But overall, I thought it was pretty good. Low 7s, I think, for this practice, like maybe a 7-1. So it was good, just not great. And we need to find a way to continue to have great practices, because we have a tendency to only want to practice hard and try our very best when it comes to pre-tournament practices. And then those ones, everyone's like locked in, everyone hates losing, we're all super serious and the whole 9 yards. But we've had a break of 6 practices or so that we haven't had a tournament directly after, and we've been trying to avoid this with the structuring and the game plan of practice and the flow, but we're getting a little bit chill, and we only have 4 hours a week to get better at volleyball. So when we hear people laughing after they just lost, like, that just takes the wind right out of our sails, so to speak. And so we just shut it down right after we lost, and then we did the huddle. Everyone said, or we brought it in, we were about to break it down. Gabe said one thing, everybody laughed, and then boom. So that's pretty much how this practice ended, but overall pretty good. Hopefully this weekend they can reflect and figure out a way to not laugh when coach says funny things because they just lost, or just hate losing so much that like having fun at a moment like that, especially at the end of a week, at the end of practice breakdown, where we like preface I was going to be serious. Like, I don't know, this kind of stuff can't happen. So hopefully this weekend my players and anybody out here that's watching these is getting touches and figuring out a way to get a leg up on the competition, because not everyone can always play, and you got to make it hard for a coach to take you off the court. So I think that's my 2 cents. So shorter video this time, which is, I guess that's all right with me. I'll see you next time. I think next Tuesday is our next practice. I have a tournament this weekend, just not with this team. I got a tournament with my tiny little 14s team. So that should be fun, but definitely not going to get any clips of that. So I will see you next week if the Lord says the same. Peace out.